this is Garth at Event Espresso. Today I'd like to show you how to use the check-in and attendance tracking features in Event Espresso. This will allow you to track which attendees attended your event or which tickets were scanned so that you can keep accurate records and use that information for other purposes. There are two ways to track attendance or scan tickets in Event Espresso. The first is that after your attendees, and what I'm showing here is a list of attendees that have registered for this event. You got Sally Lally, John Doe, and Ron McDonald. They've all signed up for an event, and in this case, which ticket they've purchased. But in Event Espresso, you can check them in using the user interface in Event Espresso on your website, or you can use the mobile apps and scanning, checking them in and tracking attendance. So when your attendees are registered, you can go to the registrations and event check-in tab. If you filter the list for the specific event that you want to check in or track attendance to and the date times, it'll give you some actions in order to check in or check out attendees. Okay, so in this example, there's these buttons here that allow you to click to change the status of an attendee. So here is an example where I've checked in Ronald McDonald. He checked in at this date and time. And Jane Doe, she was checked in and checked out. So she's been checked in and checked out. And this is recorded here. Now, Sally Lally, she has no check-in records. There is no information here. So if I wanted to check in or check out attendees, I can simply click this button and it'll check them, indicate that they're checked in or they're checked out. Okay, every time I refresh the page, it'll show that as well. So in this case, Jane is checked out and Ron McDonald is checked in. And that data can be exported, and you can see what happened there. So that's the way you can do that from the web interface. That allows you or your staff or your team or anyone else who you want to grant access to your event website to help you manage the attendees by checking them in. You can do that through the web interface. The second way that you can do that, check-in and attendance tracking, is with your mobile apps. So in this case, we have Sally Lally. We're gonna simulate that she brings her ticket to the event. When she registered, she's given a ticket, and I can scan this QR code with the Event Espresso mobile app to check her in or track attendance. So what I've done is I've signed into the Event Espresso app, and I'm using the scanning feature. Okay, so I'm going to scan this ticket. So this will simulate Sally either bringing a digital ticket that I can scan on her device, which I'm going to do. I'm going to scan my screen, or she can bring a piece of paper and I can scan that as well. And either way, when I scan this ticket for Sally Lally, the system is then going to say, okay, which one do I want to check her in for? I simply choose which one, and then she has been checked in. Okay, so now that updates the database and if I refresh the page here, you'll see that Sally Lally's record goes from never being checked in or checked out to then being checked in. So I can see from your database perspective or your attendee records that Sally Lally attended because her ticket was checked in. And again, it can either be done through the web interface or done through the mobile app. You don't need a separate program to do it. You don't have to use Google Sheets or anything to track attendance. You can do it right inside Event Espresso if you log in, or you can use our mobile apps to track attendance and use that data any other way to pay instructors or for accounting or finance reasons. You can do that as well. So hopefully that gives you an understanding of how you can use the features inside Event Espresso and the ticketing add-on in order to track attendance and scan and validate tickets at the door. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us further at eventespresso.com.